Let's go for the kill. You know, yesterday I told you guys that every Monday the transfer news are really too much to handle. But yesterday it wasn't much. But today, Tuesday, my God, I've got some really awesome news for you guys. Of course, actually, this is the news of yesterday night itself. So you could say there was a hand of Monday in it. But yes, of course, we're going to talk about it. Of course, today we're going to have a live wherein we're going to talk about the Euros as well. Yes, what I expect from the Euros. So we're going to talk about that. Also, we're also going to talk about the expectations that we should have from the winners of the Euros. So we're going to have a discussions about that today evening, and there is going to be a list of watch-alongs which will be discussed as well. What kind of matches I will be watching for the Euros, so that you guys can watch alongside the Indian Gooner. So, not sharing the same screen, but of course, watching me live. So let's just jump into the news what we got for you guys. Of course, you can see the names on the screen, and of course, the rumors regarding these players are going to be. I'm going to talk about them. So stay tuned for that. And let's just jump into the first news that we have is, of course, Ruben Neves. It's true. According to telegraph.co.uk, the Portuguese international was a target for Manchester City during Arteta's time at Manchester City, and an opening offer is expected from Arsenal later this week. Yves Bissouma, another option for Arsenal. But why? Why are we talking about, going for Neves? Why? Well, even Jonathan Percy of Telegraph says that Arsenal are poised to make an offer. John Percy, I'm sorry. He says that they are poised to make an offer. Wolves want £40 million, £40 million for Ruben Neves. That's a strong possibility. Why are they even talking about Ruben Neves? But more importantly, Chris Wheatley has clearly mentioned that Aaron Ramsey to Arsenal. I'm told there's absolutely nothing in those rumours. The Juventus midfielder won't be returning in North London this summer. So no Aaron Ramsey return. Well, up until now, Chris Wheatley has confirmed that no Aaron Ramsey return. Right. So let's talk about more stuff. Well, Granit Xhaka. Chris Wheatley yesterday tweeted out that Granit Xhaka to Roma is getting closer. Well, let's talk about romapress.net. Lots of news came up from Italy yesterday, one of which is romapress.net. They say individuals both within Roma and Xhaka's entourage confirmed that a complete agreement is edging closer. Roma already agreed personals over a 4-year deal with Xhaka with the agent, and the player is pushing for a transfer to be completed before the Euros. Well, Francesco Porzio says, as discussed by Francesco Di Marzio, Arsenal have refused a €15 million bid for Granit Xhaka. Talks are on with AS Roma. They are positive to make this deal happen. Jose Mourinho is pushing for him. They want Granit Xhaka. Arsenal have refused a €15 million bid for him, and even the distance between Roma's offer and Arsenal's request has narrowed down considerably in these hours. Granit Xhaka will be a Giallorossi imminently, according to siamolaroma.it. Calcio Mercato also, I'm telling you, a lot of Italy news are actually saying that Roma is definitely wanting to sign Granit Xhaka. So Calcio Mercato say Roma have accelerated talks to sign Granit Xhaka in the last few hours. They want the deal before the Euros begin. The latest offer, €20 million. I think, yeah, €20 million is not a bad shout, man. That's actually a decent amount of, that's actually, according to John Solano from Roma Press, Xhaka is pushing to have the deal concluded before the Switzerland kick off their Euro campaign against Wales. So he wants that to happen, and let's see if Granit Xhaka is going to get what he absolutely wants. Well, talking about more stuff, Raheem Sterling could leave Manchester City, according to Tony Juan Marti. So Tony Juan Marti says Raheem Sterling can leave, but I would say without changing the league. Strong possibilities of him being a gunner, yes. He would want a new challenge, but more importantly, he would want to be valued where exactly he's playing. So let's see where exactly he'll go for. So Raheem Sterling would not want to change the league, but would want to be a part. Would not want to be a part, or would like to leave. That's the rumors. Don't believe in them 100%. So the player that we're in the picture is Romain Perraud. He plays for Stade de Brest in France. So according to Alexis Bernard, Arsenal have inquired multiple times for Romain Perraud. Yes, Romain Perraud is also on the midst and also in talks with Arsenal. Here's the bigger update. It looks like Kieran Trippier is supposed to be, they're wanting to sell him. So Arsenal are setting Hector Bellerin an asking price as Atletico Madrid are targeting Hector to replace Kieran Trippier, and Arsenal have indicated to interested parties that they want to sell Hector Bellerin for £20 million. That is $28 million, according to CBS Sports. Now, CBS Sports say that that's the price tag Arsenal have put on Hector Bellerin, and that's the only price tag that they would want to be met. And they would want the CBS Sports first revealed Bellerin and Arsenal's readiness to part ways in February. At that time, Paris Saint-Germain were involved, but right now they're all going for Achraf Hakimi's €80 million price tag, and Inter Milan want to sell desperately. That's the price tag they've set up. So they would want to go for Achraf Hakimi. So Hector Bellerin could go the other way, and the price tag is set for £20 million for Simeone to think about it. So Dani Ceballos, ladies and gentlemen, says about Mikel Arteta to LR Arguero. He says, LR Arguero. He says, Arteta is a coach who I am sure will be one of the best in the world in the first few years, but I would like to return to the Spanish league. Who asked him? I don't know who asked him, but okay, whatever, all the best, bro. We're not gonna talk about you anymore because that boat has sailed, isn't it? Moving on, so I'm going to talk about Ben White, the Brighton and Hove Albion central defender, who's been called up for the Euros since Trent Alexander-Arnold got injured, and James Ward-Prowse was robbed. So Brighton plays £50 million price tag. 50 is the price tag on Ben White. Now, after his call up to the England's squad for the Euro 2020, Man United and Arsenal have registered an interest for the centre back. Because of his inclusion, Brighton thought, we could up the price, man. But they highly rate him always. So Brighton will fend off interest in England new boy Ben White by placing a £50 million price. They just want to fend off the interest because of the call up. Man United and Arsenal and Liverpool want to look at him right now. So Brighton are keen to keep keep Ben White for next season, given his importance to the team. The club's huge valuation is likely to be met with resistance because the price tag is a little too high, because they actually rejected a £25 million price tag, or rather bid, from Leeds United last season, and White's fine form has really made Brighton hesitant for him to leave this season. So Ben White might not leave. Might is actually a very vague word. Moving on, so let's talk about the one, the only Willow Saliba. Now, according to, as I mentioned to you yesterday, that Newcastle are wanting to sign Joe Willock, but more importantly, they have noticed William Saliba's situation at Arsenal with Mikel Arteta in charge. So they would want to bring him on loan as well. So according to Lee Ryder, Newcastle have been monitoring William Saliba's situation at Arsenal for 18 months. Mikel Arteta would not stand in his way if a loan bid came in this summer from the Magpies. But £25 million defender is yet to feature for Arsenal in the Premier League, and it looks like Steve Bruce wants to bring him to the Tyneside. Well, Magpies won 2-1 against Saint Etienne 2-1 that time they played. So they want him. So let's see. And even Saliba wants to know what Arsenal are supposed to offer him, or what are they offering him. Is he in the plans or not? That's what he's looking at the moment. So we spoke about Sterling, we spoke about Ruben Neves in this episode, but there's only one player that we did not speak about, and that is Julian Brandt. We're going to talk about him very soon. So let's just jump into it. Let's just wait anyone's time. So Julian Brandt, ladies and gentlemen, has already revealed how he can replace Mesut Ozil at Arsenal, as Edu is eyeing for a deal because they lost Emiliano Buendia. They are saying, even Chris Wheatley is saying the primary target for Arsenal is, you know who? Martin Odegaard. Well, saying that he had an assist against Greece. Really a solid display from Martin Odegaard. So Arsenal continue to be linked with midfield alternatives ahead of the summer transfer window. And one of the players that they're linked with is Borussia Dortmund's Julian Brandt. Now, he could be an alternative, but probably not the first one. So Edu is eyeing a £22.5 million deal for Julian Brandt. If Brandt was to join Arsenal, he would want a particular number, that's number 10. So despite wearing number 19 at Dortmund, he actually prefers to wear number 10. He actually spoke previously about it. He says the number 10 has a great importance in football and also in the national team. I will try to grow with the task and give my best. I had very little to say about it. I was asked and accepted it. It was a very honorable task, but I have a broad shoulders and I think it suits me. At Arsenal, the previous number 10 was worn by Mesut Ozil. Since then, everyone wants it. Aubameyang, Lacazette, you know about it if you're an Arsenal fan. So if he comes here, if Julian Brandt comes to Arsenal, I think that's the number that he would want to work hard for. So let's see. I will see in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, hit that like button. That's the best way to support this channel. Hit that like button, guys. If you don't like it, dislike button is always there. Comment and let me know. Would you guys want Raheem Sterling, Neves and Brandt? Do you think realistically, will they fit in the squad? I'm not even going to talk about the money. Will this fit into the squad? Because I'm pretty much sure Sterling is looking for a different project. Neves as well, and of course, Brandt as well. So with this, let's just jump into the live stream that you might have. So if you want to be a part of it, simple. There's a link. There's a link of my Instagram and Twitter in the description box. Reach out to that. Follow me there and send me a DM that you want to be a part of this live stream. I'll see what I can do for you. Cheers.